welcome back to another episode of Fully Booked. I'm Joe.
I'm Lizzy, and we know stuff that's happening in Sheffield, and we tell you about it. I think that's become our unofficial motto.
We know what's happening in Sheffield, and we're telling you about it.
Today's episode of Fully Booked is sponsored by Sims Golf on Abbeydale Road.
What have we got coming up?
We have some new openings.
New openings. Shall I go first?
Both of which you're talking about, so go for it.
Barks Wine Shop is reopening on the 3rd of April in a new unit in Lear's Yard. It's bigger, it's better, it's wine.
Wine.
I tried to channel Charles from Barks.
I was going to say, it feels like you're just quoting him.
Think Barks, but bigger. That's what he would say, isn't it?
Yeah, he wants to make sure that it's still a wine shop. It's not. He doesn't want it to be a bar. He wants it to remain Barks as you know it, but just with a few seats.
And so much more to offer in terms of wine.
Yes.
Like, we went and had a little look the other day, and the shelves are stacked. There are hundreds and hundreds of different bottles of wine, loads of different types, loads of different price ranges. He wants it to feel like you're in someone's dining room.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a nice big table in there. There's going to be some barrels with some seats. It's going to be a great experience. And also, he's got the courtyard. He's got the terrace just on the outside.
Yes.
Opposite Cambridge Street Collective.
Shared with the chocolate bar. So,
yeah.
You know, he is
That's
also...
a sun trap.
It is. He's going to have a fridge of Triple Point beers.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be just Briganti lager.
Yeah. Because he appreciates that not everyone wants to drink wine, but he wants to welcome everyone in there. They are also going to do filter coffee, just filter coffee. But, like, imagine just, like, somebody wants to go and grab, like, an iced chocolate from the chocolate bar. Somebody wants to grab a glass of wine from Barks, and they can all just go and sit out on the terrace. I think that's a really lovely thing to do.
I think it'll be really nice. And like I said, the Sun Trap, that place is going to be packed in the summer. What an experience. I can't wait to see it open.
Yeah,
3rd of April.
Next up, we have Urban Pitta opening up in Crooks.
Urban Pitta. The Pitta of Subway. The Subway of Pitta bread. Urban Pitta, if you don't know what it is a select your own ingredients for a pitta. Freshly baked pitta bread.
Loaded,
yeah. There's one down on Hunter's Bar, but there's a new one opening up in Crooks.
There's another one. There's not just Hunter's Bar.
Yeah, the original one's on Chesterfield Road.
Yes.
In Woodseats.
Yes. I forgot where it was.
It's so good.
You're obsessed with it. Every time you're like, I'm going out for lunch, you're like, let's just order Urban Pitta.
Let's just get Urban Pitta.
Yeah.
It's so simple. It feels relatively healthy as well, compared to getting other fast food. But it is quick.
And it's very well done.
It is very well done.
Fresh ingredients.
It's so fresh. It's so good. It feels like the Subway slogan, eat fresh.
Eat fresh. Eat fresh, Pitta.
Urban Pitta. Eat fresh.
So that's going to be opening on the 17th of April. So, yeah, a few weeks' time. And then we'll have another Urban Pitta in the city.
And closer to us.
Yes, dangerously close. I'm not very well. If I sound a bit raspy this episode, I fear I'm on the verge of sounding a bit like Phoebe Buffay in that episode of Friends where she has a cold. Or maybe I'm giving myself a bit too much credit there because, you know, the whole episode was about her sounding sexy with a blocked nose, and I definitely don't think I sound like that. Anyway, moving on. If you just had a Rennie...
Maybe we should get sponsored by Rennie.
I think you alone should be sponsored by Rennie.
I could do with an endorsement for Rennie, to be fair.
I'm convinced if Joe had a bingo card and you had to fill it with phrases that Joe uses regularly, at the top of the list would be, where's my Rennie?
Has anyone got a Rennie? Someone came into my office today at work and was like, Joe, have you got any spare Rennie? And I was just like, here you go, mate.
You're like the Rennie dealer of Sheffield.
Yeah, absolutely. Rennie, if you want to sponsor the podcast, reach out. Events. Okay. Events. What's happening first? Oh, do you want to talk about the thing that's happening today, the day this goes out?
Yeah, I do.
All right, go on then.
Well, part of me does and part of me really doesn't. Part of me just wants to keep it a secret forever because I'm slightly mortified about it. I'm going on Come Dine With Me. I spent a week filming Come Dine With Me in October, and it was the most fun I've ever had. Sorry, Joe. Joe wasn't involved. It wasn't the couples one. It was just me.
Which is ironic, because...
You're the one that can cook. I can't cook, but I don't want to give too much away about the episode because obviously I want you to go and watch it, or maybe I don't. I don't know what my edit's going to be. I'm actually quite afraid to watch it.
I think it's going to be very funny at your expense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be on tonight on Channel 4.
The
basically.
30th of March. Yeah, on Channel 4. My episode is first. I was first in the lineup, but then obviously it will kind of go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Friday is the finale when we find out who won. Although I already know.
It's funny. You're all still friends out of you got a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I want to see how well that lasts after you see everyone's comments behind closed doors.
No, I think we all have a nice friendship now in which like we've bonded post show, and I think we all know that everything. I don't care what anybody says about me on the show. They didn't know me on the first night. And it's for a TV show. You know, there's going to be drama. You know, they're going to say stuff about my cooking. I know my cooking is bad.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the surprise, is it?
No. So I'm very excited to see how it plays out. But also, just please, everyone, remember to be kind to me. Well, I had a call from the producer very recently, and he was like, you might want to consider putting your socials on private. And I was like, why? What can I expect? I'm going to get trolls. I'm going to get hate. But yeah, I'm sure everyone who listens to the podcast and watches us on social media knows that I'm a nice person and I don't deserve any online hate. So, yeah, please be kind to me. I'm not a good cook.
You can tell she's nervous, can't you?
I am. I'm sorry. I'm rambling.
She's really nervous. All right.
But yeah, Channel 4. I don't actually know what time, but yeah, the 30th of March. It'll be on.
Should we move on to the next one?
Please.
Okay. What's happening on the moor on the 1st and 2nd of April?
There's an Easter egg hunt happening on the 1st and 2nd of April on the moor. It's targeted at families, you know, it's during the kids' holidays, so, you know, you can just bring your kids along. It is from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. They're getting all the shops and restaurants involved all the way down the moor, so it's a great way to get to know all the businesses whilst keeping the kids occupied, and just hopefully the sun's shining and it'll be a nice Easter day out for the family.
And if it's not, it will still be in the moor market, won't it?
Oh, it's the moor market. I thought it was the moor. Is it the moor market?
I think it's organised by the moor market, but it might be on the moor.
The whole moor.
Yeah, somewhere along the moor. Head to that bit of town.
Hopefully there'll be signs.
But they've got that scales and tails thing.
Yes, they're gonna have like a reptile, like an interactive reptile person show.
An interactive reptile person.
Yeah. That you can actually interact with.
The lizard people.
Lizard people, yeah.
Lizard people, snake people.
Yeah.
And other reptiles.
I'm terrified of reptiles. Even, you know, the teeny tiny geckos freak me out, but
oh, the geckos are cute.
they're cute to look at, but I don't want to touch it. I don't want it like in my hotel room.
Okay. It's a free event for families with young kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. There's Sheffield Folk Sessions Festival, which is happening from the 3rd to the 5th of April. I had to think about the month then. So that's going to be an all weekend long festival happening across Kelham Island, primarily in pubs. They're actually targeting that at people who like play instruments and want to get involved. Because folk sessions is pretty much not always in pubs, but usually in pubs where people can just rock up and play and make music, which I think is really lovely. Although they're not discouraging people from just going and watching. If you don't play an instrument, you can also go along to it. The only pub that I know is confirmed at the moment is Shakespeare's. But I imagine like Kelham Island Tavern, the Harlequin.
Harlequin will be involved.
Yeah, surely.
They love that sort of thing.
But they are going to have more information coming out gradually in the next month. So have a look at their Instagram. I think it's Sheffield Folk Sessions Festival on Instagram.
Yeah. It's a great opportunity for a pub crawl. Just go from pub to pub, go and see the different sessions at each one, and it'll be a really good day out.
Yeah.
Really good weekend out.
Yeah.
Get a hotel booked. Get yourself to Sheffield for the folk sessions. Get a hotel booked. Stay in the Crow. They might even be involved.
Stay in the Crow. Oh,
Stay in the Crow Inn. That's a hotel in a pub. Win-win. And then
win-win.
Winner, winner.
Winner, winner.
Winner, winner, hotel and a pub.
That's the well-known phrase.
They might even be involved.
Maybe. Don't know.
Who knows?
They've not announced yet.
Exciting stuff.
Next up,
FEMA is playing Crook Social Club.
if you missed our last guest list episode, we spoke to Gilly, who is the bass player of FEMA, and he was very excited to tell us about their Crooks Social Club headline show.
It sounds brilliant. It's in association with the Lead Mill as well.
Yes.
So does that mean it was going to be an Lead Mill event and then they've moved it to Crook Social? They've got a great lineup. They've got them. They've got 3 other bands, slightly different genres. They are psychedelic rock. You can't pigeonhole FEMA though.
No.
But they put on a spectacle. They put on a show. It's only like 12, 13 quid.
It's £13.45, and you can get tickets from C Tickets or the Lead Mill website.
13 quid. It's going to be a day you'll never forget.
So that should be a banger. Oh, wow.
That
was good.
That was dancing.
Wow, was it?
Dance. And you play the music
that's
there.
their new single, isn't it?
Lizzy, what's going on at Box on the 16th of April between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m?
It's a Thursday single mixer.
This went down really well last time we brought this sort of thing up. 25 to 35-year-olds, single mixer.
Apparently we have a lot of single listeners. We need to just get like dating events just like rolling.
People love it. No more scrolling. No more swiping, sorry. No more dating apps. In-person dating event. And, Box is a nice venue.
I've not been to Box actually, but you have, and you said it was like really, like they didn't skimp out on anything.
They've not skimped out on the interior. Like it is done to a really good standard.
So
tiles, you love tiles. Tiles everywhere.
I do love tiles. So you have to be between 25 and 35 years old to take part in that, and remember your ID. They have really highlighted that on all the marketing that they've done. Remember your ID because they can refuse you entry. You can get early bird tickets for £10 or a standard ticket for $13.
We're not going to go to that, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
You might not be. I might go.
Well, if you're going, I'm going.
No, we're not that kind of couple. Right.
Can I talk about the secret garden party?
Of course you may. Are we allowed to? Or is it a secret?
I think it's not a secret.
Go on then.
Shh, it's a secret. It's like Bob Mortimer. Shh, it's a secret garden party. Hallamshire House are hosting their annual secret garden party. It's on the 18th of April, Saturday the 18th of April from 4 p.m. DJs, you know that if you've been to Halley House, and let me just clarify, that's the Hallamshire House in Crooks, not Halley Hotel.
Isn't it Common Side?
Yeah, Common Side, but it's all the same.
It's quite a walk from Crooks.
Well, it's Crooksmore, isn't it?
So it's hosted by Halley House and Freak Street Cafe, and Freak Street will be doing food from 4 p.m, but they're only serving it until it runs out. So
Get there at 4.
There are going to be tunes until 10 p.m. There'll be DJs like Johnny M, Dill, Greg Zog, Tom Goose, and this is the best name ever, Sam Wiggleweaver.
I think that my highlight of doing this podcast is when we have to list a load of DJ names that we aren't certain how they're pronounced.
Or fancy food that have French names. I can't do that either.
Au bon vivant.
Au bon vivant.
Au bon
That was
vivant.
quite good though.
Freak Street Cafe.
Yes.
Indian food.
Mm.
Street food.
Yeah.
Really good. I was at their garden party last year.
Were you? Where was I?
I'm not invited. I think I went with Max.
What was I doing? I want to go.
All right, we can go.
Okay, great.
But we can't actually because we're with something else.
Yeah, the next thing.
We'll come to that.
And that is free to attend.
Free to attend.
Like the next thing.
Abbeydale Live.
Abbeydale. We've been waiting since last year to talk about Abbeydale Live because last year was so good.
Yeah, I think for me, if I had to say what was the best event of 2025, obviously I would say Abbeydale Road Beer Festival. But if I wasn't allowed to say that, Abbeydale Live, what a day. the street was packed. It is a multi-venue, free-to-attend music event. They have loads and loads of bars, pubs, cafes, all with different live sets on. The highlight last year for me was the Sheffield Uni big brass band at Broady,
which are back this year.
doing it again this year. It was packed. Like, you couldn't move. There were tens of thousands of people on the street. And it's even bigger this year.
Tens of thousands of people flood the street. And church bells ringing. The world turns upside down. Sorry, you just quoted Hamilton. I had to carry on. Sorry, I've disrupted the flow. We haven't actually said the date yet.
I'm just going to let that hang.
Oh, God, don't. I'll carry on talking.
Did I not say? I said the 18th of April. Did I not?
It's the 18th and the 19th of April this year.
Well, that's what I was going to say next.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say it was so good last year. They've actually added a second date.
Wow.
It was just Saturday last year. This year they're going to do Saturday and Sunday. And they've got more stages because they're going to put a stage in the Abbeydale Ballroom car park.
Yeah.
And Abbeydale Ballroom involved, which they weren't last year because
it didn't exist.
So, yeah, it was the best thing that happened last year, and it's going to be bigger and better this year. So I'm going to be there.
So am I.
We've actually got friends coming to Sheffield for it specifically.
I'd actually recommend going on the Sunday because I feel like the vibes will be a little bit more chill, and you'll be able to get to the bar.
Oh, if the weather's like spot on, that is just going to be the highlight of 2026. Apart from Pint Stock, obviously, which is going to be the best thing ever. Right. It's all in conjunction with Waterbear College.
Yes, they're going to be performing some of the students from Waterbear as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a great opportunity to go and see some live music and hang out with your mates and family and stuff. So,
yeah.
What an excuse, right?
And it's free to attend.
It's free to attend. We've mentioned that enough, haven't we?
Have we?
I think so.
It's free to attend.
Let's move on. Sharrow Vale Market
will be happening on Sunday, the 19th of April. Sharrow Vale Market happens 3 times a year, I think. And it's coming up. It's a good market. It's really good. They're going to have 100 stalls, basically from Hunter's Bar to Stewart Road.
100 stalls?
Yeah. There's a lot.
That's insane.
I've quoted the website, so it better be right.
That's a lot of stalls.
Yeah. I remember when I went last time, there were like cookies, plants, plant pots, ceramics. I'm just listing things that you can find at any market, really. But there's a really nice selection of vendors there, and it's just always a nice way to spend a Sunday.
Yeah.
That's it, I suppose. Right. Oh, and it's free entry.
It's free entry to the market.
Free entry.
Do they close off the road between Hunter's Bar? Yeah.
Yes, they do.
That whole thing's pedestrianised then.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really normally cover the big events because you know about them already. So like, what's the point? But the World Snooker Championships happening on the 18th of April till the 4th of May. So
it is one of the biggest sporting events in Sheffield, if not the biggest. The World Snooker Championships.
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
Pretty big.
So that's going to be happening at the Crucible. We're hoping there's going to be some like nice family-friendly events that are going to be happening maybe in Tudor Square or the rest of the city centre.
Yeah.
But we just don't know what they are yet.
Yeah, we don't know what they are yet. Keep an eye out. There'll be stuff. Winter Gardens, Peace Gardens, around that area.
Yeah. They usually put a big screen up in Tudor Square, don't they?
Big screen. Snooker table. That's that. Thanks. Bye.
No. Got favourites, Joe.
Oh.
Can't forget favourites.
It's time for this week's favourites, where we get a category and we each pick our 3 favourite things from that category. I don't know what you've picked. You don't know what I've picked. What's the category this day? This day? This episode?
This day. What is the category this day?
Okay.
It's coffees. Not to be confused with coffee shops. Which we have already done. So head to a previous episode if you want to find out what our favourite coffee shops are. But yeah, coffees. Like actually the best coffees. Places to get the best coffees.
The best coffee.
I want to go first.
Where is the best place to get a coffee in Sheffield?
We keep saying best. This is our opinion. It's favourites. Our favourite, not best.
Okay, right.
We don't know everything.
Where's not the best, but your personal favourite place to get a coffee?
one of my 3 favourites is 2323 on Norfolk Row.
Yeah, that's mine as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So 2323, unbelievable. It reminded me so much of New Zealand and Australia and the way that they do their coffees.
Which is like some of the best coffee in the world.
Yeah, it was incredible. Really, just it blew me away. I probably wouldn't give it best cafe because the style of cafe is like not really my style, but the coffee itself, you can't beat it.
See, I love the cafe as well. So it kind of, I think when we did best coffee shops, it wasn't even open, but I think now it would be creeping up there in my top 3. But
it's like, do you want to grab a table? No, I'm just going to go sit on that cube.
I do appreciate that it is quite cramped in there. Like, if you go on a weekday, you can probably get a seat, but on a weekend, there's absolutely no way.
I tell you what, if I got the train into Sheffield and I had to go past that on my way to work, I'd be in there every day.
Yeah.
Just grab and go. Best coffee ever.
It is also up for the best coffee shop in the world.
Oh, at the Best Coffee Shop in the World Awards?
List.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, I didn't just make that up.
Isn't the current winner like Madrid?
I can't remember.
Somewhere in Madrid. I'm pretty sure
it is
I saw
actually.
that. Right, moving on.
Oh, so I go again.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Because I got yours. My next one is Nam Song.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to pick that. Wow.
No, I know.
Okay.
Nam Song is known for their kind of like Vietnamese food. However, they also do banging coffees.
Vietnamese coffees?
Not just Vietnamese coffees. So I think they serve Vietnamese coffees, but you can also buy like bags of coffee from various different countries in Asia. They specialize in Asian coffee. So you can choose from like China, India, Timor-Leste.
Whoa, that's niche.
Niche, hey. What else haven't I said? Obviously Vietnam, Thailand, and they have all these different beans. They are imported directly from those countries, and they are roasted here in Sheffield. I would also recommend the egg coffee. I know that sounds really weird, but it's really kind of thick and creamy and sweet. It doesn't taste like egg, I promise. But the egg coffee from Nam Song is just... it's so like indulgent and delicious.
Cool. Very good recommendation.
Thank you.
I've got my first one now.
Second one.
Tar.
Tar.
in
Good
Crooksmore.
shout.
Or the one with the pigeon. As some people call it, because the coffee brand that they use is the one with the pigeon.
That's also the handle on Instagram.
That's also the Instagram page, yeah. The one with the pigeon.
Could be seen as quite confusing.
Confused the hell out of me when I first went in. I was like, what's the Instagram? And he was like, it's the one with the pigeon. And I'm looking for a icon of like a pigeon. And I was like, well, this one's got a pigeon on it. It's called the one with the pigeon. It's not called Tar. He's like, he looked at me like, why are you so confused? I was like, okay. And then I had the coffee and it blew my mind. The coffee machine is incredibly aesthetic as well. I was watching it.
I was just waiting for that sentence to play out. The coffee machine.
Honestly, the coffee machine, I was just like staring at it, just in awe of this insane coffee machine.
It's very cool in there. It's very kind of like low-key, lots of cement, kind of like single light sconces just dotted around. They also have pigeons dotted around, like drawn on the walls.
That is such a lovely little touch.
We're talking about the cafe now, not the coffee. Talk more about the coffee, Joe. It's a cool cafe, but
cool cafe, but they do really good coffee. Yeah. What more can I say? Go and get coffee from there. Tar in Crooksmore, just by the park, Crooks Valley Park. Go get coffee, then go for a walk around the park.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
My last one is Kilnfolk, which is next door to Red Brick Market, just off Bramall Lane. It's really cute.
It's just good coffee, isn't it?
It's just good coffee. There's not, they have a lot of special guest brews who maybe for a week they'll have a special guest brew or they'll brew it until it runs out. But the one that I've seen the most at the moment on their Instagram is Dak. And that's their roaster at the moment.
DAKK.
I think it's just single K.
Dak.
Dak. But yeah, they just do really good coffee. They don't really like mess about with it. I say they don't mess about with it, but they do like really elaborate You know, they'll be like, oh, this taste of cherry blossom with vanilla pods and that kind of thing. It's quite elaborate, but the coffee always just tastes really good.
Good favourite.
What's your third one?
My third one is Steam Yard on Division Street. Great coffee. Well, this whole thing's just great coffee, isn't it?
That's
What
the
can I
point.
say?
There's favourites.
Also got good memories there. But then that's more about the cafe.
Yeah.
That's where I first spoke to Tom Newell about doing that.
Abbeydale Road Beer Festival artwork.
That's where I met him.
I do like, I mean, I know we're talking about the cafe, but I do like the little courtyard. I think it's really sweet.
Courtyard's cute, but the reason why people keep going back is just the quality of the coffee.
Yeah. Okay, that is favourites, and that is also the end of the episode.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode, and thanks to Sims Golf for sponsoring.
Don't forget to follow us on all your platforms, social media or podcast
platforms. Follow us
platforms.
on Spotify. Follow us on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on
Instagram, TikTok.
Wherever you're currently watching or listening to this.
Yeah. Give us a follow. All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.